you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Don't need bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way.
Oh man, I sure do love playing some Super Mario Odyssey. On this fine Saturday afternoon, got New Donk City in the back. Listen man, a few days ago, it was Super Mario Odyssey's 5th anniversary, 5 years of this amazing game. And so I thought, what better time to revisit it than right now? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's put on our cappy hats and let's do the Odyssey.
Bro, that's the wrong hat, bro. Bro, that's the wrong hat.
You don't think I know this isn't the right hat? They sold out of the cap. Okay, that's enough of that. What is up, people of the internet? It is your boy Spudz here, back with another video. And Super Mario Odyssey recently turned 5 years old, and I wanted to go back and play it to see how well it holds up, you know? When I first got my Switch years back, I only had 2 games that I played religiously: Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Odyssey. I've beaten the game to 100% completion 3 times now, and it is definitely one of my personal favorite games, not only on the Switch, but in the whole 3D Mario genre. There's so much to talk about and look back on in this video that before we really get into it, I wanted to do something different. Since it's been 5 years, I have 5 little fun secrets and Easter eggs that you guys may or may not know after 5 years. Starting off this list with number 5, the Odyssey has more than one way to enter it. A lesser known way is one of the exhaust-like top hats in the back act as a pipe. Moving on to number 4, if you talk to the Luigi while wearing the Luigi outfit, he will acknowledge it. Moving on to number 3, much like in the original Super Mario 64, going inside of Peach's castle, standing in the center, going in first person and looking up, it triggers a power moon, or should I say, a power star. Moving on to number 2, the globe on the Odyssey plays a beautiful rendition of Jump Up Superstar when you spin it. And finally, it's no secret that leaving Mario idle for too long gets him very sleepy. One thing I actually didn't know was Mario whispers Italian cuisine in his sleep, and even sometimes for Princess Peach.
Mamma mia, le becellone, cirolle, princessa, perciatelli, pavette, capelli d'angelo, lasagna, cirolle, capelli d'angelo. Carbonara. Capelli d'angelo. Macaroni. Cappellini. Zittoni. Capelli. Bigogli. Fettucce.
Well, there you have it. Just 5 tiny things that make Super Mario Odyssey so memorable. If you enjoyed those 5 things, IGN has a video for Mario's 5th anniversary with over like 170 little fun facts and secrets that I recommend checking out after this video, of course. But with that out of the way, let's do the Odyssey. Now, I like to start these off by saying this is by no means meant to be a traditional review or grand critique, but more a mini retrospective looking back on the game, and in Mario Odyssey's case, 5 years worth of it. Now, the main story of Super Mario Odyssey is much like past Mario games where Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach, only this time with the clear intent of forcing her into marriage. On Mario's first attempt to try and stop him, Bowser is successful, and he ends up plummeting Mario from the airship, and his iconic red hat gets torn to shreds. Mario comes to what we find out to be the Cap Kingdom, where he encounters Cappy, who informs Mario that Bowser has also kidnapped his sister Tiara to be used in his wedding. So with a mutual goal and common foe, Cappy transforms into Mario's red hat to not only accompany him on his journey, but provide additional support in the form of added traversal abilities and captures. So, Mario and Cappy make their way to various kingdoms tracking Bowser and resolving the carnage he leaves behind, eventually crashing the wedding, stopping Bowser, saving Peach and Tiara, and the credits roll. Once you've beaten the game, your adventure is far from over. Revisiting all the kingdoms provides additional challenges and moons to collect as well. As a brand new kingdom, the Mushroom Kingdom provides even more challenges. Earning enough moons also gives you access to the darker side of the moon, which houses the most difficult level in the game for players looking for an even bigger challenge. The sheer amount of detail, love, and care that is put into all these kingdoms always blows my mind the more I play it. They each house their own nods, Easter eggs, and references to past Mario games and so much other cool stuff. Like how in the Cap Kingdom, just about everything is in the shape of hats. Or how in the Wooded Kingdom, jumping off the edge doesn't kill you, but puts you in a secret underground level. Or one of my personal favorites, how the purple coins are in the shape of star bits from Super Mario Galaxy. And don't even get me started on the Mushroom Kingdom. Each kingdom inhabits its own unique atmosphere, with each feeling drastically more different than the last, with their own unique enemies to fight, characters to interact with, and boss to defeat. And in typical Mario fashion, we have several kingdoms that are representing staples in the Mario games, such as the Sand Kingdom, a Water Kingdom, and of course, a Bowser's Kingdom. But you know what makes exploring and traversing all these kingdoms so much fun? Cappy. Oh, Cappy is without a doubt the best addition to the Super Mario Galaxy game. adding additional movement options allowing for players to make easier jumps and speedrunners to skip half the game. He possesses the ability to capture enemies and objects, giving Mario an advantage in combat or in obtaining certain moves. Becoming well versed in every chevy move is absolutely vital to optimizing your time and enjoyment out of Super Mario Odyssey, for it makes the game not only easier, but the challenges worth challenging. Cappy is way more fluid than Flood from Super Mario Sunshine, no pun intended, and way more useful than half the power-ups from Super Mario Galaxy. By the way, that's not a dig at Mario Galaxy. I love that game to death, and I have a future video planned for it. But Cappy is your best pal, and he makes traversing the world of Super Mario Odyssey a lot of fun. Mario Odyssey didn't receive very many updates. I remember in its early days when the Isle Delfino from Super Mario Sunshine was quote-unquote leaked to be a new kingdom, but the biggest thing we got from it was Luigi. And to its credit, Luigi's Balloon isn't that bad. I played some of it while revisiting, and I was surprised at how many people still actively played it. I think the disappointment and criticism from fans mainly come from wanting more from the game. But it is really fun to not only find other players' hidden balloons, but to hide your own. Hopefully Luigi has a much bigger role in a future Mario Odyssey game. Super Mario Odyssey is without a doubt one of Nintendo's greatest accomplishments. I mean, you can just tell the team put an immense amount of love and care and detail into this game. I don't think there has ever been a Mario game this ambitious. Super Mario 64 is a classic and was really groundbreaking. Super Mario Galaxy was revolutionary and one of the Nintendo Wii's heaviest hitters. And Super Mario Sunshine, though beloved by millions of Mario fans, you have to admit, they don't come close to the scope of Super Mario Odyssey. It's like it takes everything that made those past 3D Mario games so great and applied to this game tenfold. I mean, even 5 years later, Super Mario Odyssey sits in the top 10 best-selling Switch games of all time. So, yeah, that should tell you all you need to say. Happy 5th birthday, Mario Odyssey. Thank you for the memories and still being just as fun as you were today, 5 years ago. What up, guys? It is Spike the Plug, finishing this video really late, and I want to know what you guys think of Super Mario Odyssey. Making this video was a lot of fun, performing that opening was a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys, hopefully it resonated with a lot of you as well. This new formatting of videos has been really fun. I have a gang of videos planned out in the coming weeks. We have Thanksgiving right around the corner. I'm sure I have a video lined up for that. And yeah, I'm really excited to get started on my next video. This video should be coming out very soon. I don't want to say a date because I have a bad habit of doing that and not hitting that exact deadline. But yeah, man, I always enjoy going back to visit Super Mario Odyssey. It's one of my favorite games, not only on the Switch, but I think of all time, especially as far as Mario games go. If you clicked on this video, I assume you're also a fan of Super Mario Odyssey, so let me know what you guys think about the game down below, and if it still holds up 5 years later in your opinion. Let me know how it did in this video and how it can improve, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I love hearing what you guys say. Leave a like on that video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, tell me your favorite part, like and share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.